that are still on the ground.
Well, that's about as calm as we've ever seen a rabbit, sitting still there for a second before finally hearing the dogs in the distance and scooting into the brush.
That was a good example of a double. That's where a rabbit retraces his trail and then jumps to either side. In that case, he jumped to the left.
Keep the gallery off of us, please.
Down in here. Yo.
As if there haven't been enough hardships for these dogs along the way during this hunt, now the rain begins to fall. A thunderstorm moved through last night. They're expecting more thunderstorms. The weather.
The weather does affect them. After it actually rains, it'll be better. But during the rain, it can cause them some problems. But it doesn't look like it's affecting these. Good hound work, lined up.
That's the way they're supposed to run. There's nothing pushing, nothing shoving. We ran it across water, we ran it through a ditch, ran it across asphalt.
The rabbit holding still in the center of the field there for a second. As we heard, the judges seem to like this activity.
We just got patience and some nose there.
Actually trying to sniff it out in the water.
Actually, in some cases, a rabbit will take the water. This green collar thinks that might have happened.
I'd like to have some help. Well, we don't have all the help for 30 yards, you know. Then it gives us this little downtime.
If we called it now, I would have red first, white second, yellow third, green in fourth. Is that pretty much the way you got it?
So the judges seriously entertaining the thought of calling the hunt now, feeling as if the rain has nothing to do with this, we should add, but they feel like they have made a determination, perhaps, that the hunt continues.
On that number, since he's the winner. Wait, right, you know? That's what I like it.
Right.
This continues here. Nice job.
Field trial.
Field trial, guys.
The cry of field trial from the judges, signifying that this trial is over.
Red second. Right. Yellow third. I enjoyed it.
Guys, I didn't even have a dog in here, but y'all done a good job.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate both of you looking at my dog earlier.
Thank you, sir. It's been a pleasure, Gary.
Likewise.
It's been a long day, but we
just take it around.
We had a great
nice run.
We ran it through a culvert. We put 2 rabbits in a hole. We put it in a rock pile. We ran it through a log pile, tracked it across asphalt, ran it through a ditch, tracked it up the bank of a lake, put it to running, and saw a camera. It doubled. They come back, got the double, and we pick them up running a rabbit. So we didn't lose the rabbit. The same rabbit.
Real nice pack of hounds. Yeah.
But the real stars here were the dogs themselves, braving the elements and numerous barriers along the way. And the winner in the eyes of the judges, Lizard Creek Boggy Man, handled by Doug Knight, taking top honors in the 15-inch male division. That makes 2 in a row for Doug Knight and his dog. They come back for the 3-peat next year, and when we come back, it's the 13-inch male division. Abe Lincoln was born in Kentucky in 1809. This state represented the Great West of the United States, and this is a replica of one of the old forts that protected the region. Nowadays, the only guards that stand sentry in this fort are the winged variety. Welcome back to Outdoor Life Network's coverage of the National Beagle Championship here in Beaver Dam, Kentucky. 3 champions have been crowned in 3 different divisions, and the rain continues to fall as the field makes its way out for the 4th and final division, the 13-inch male pack. This competition has come off thanks to the tremendous efforts of the event committee, a committee whose president, Tim Choate, could not be on hand here for the final 2 days.
That's correct. Tim had to leave early. His younger brother passed away, and unfortunately, Tim was not going to be here to see the completion. We miss you, Tim.
Look at the lineup here. 9 dogs have qualified here for the final pack in the 13-inch male division. And in many respects, aside from dealing with the conditions, this is an endurance test. This is the 3rd time out in the field for these dogs today. They're onto a rabbit.
As you can see here, this is a sight chase, meaning the rabbit got right up in front of the pack.
We done seeing it. We're already seeing it now.
I believe that's the same wood pile that caused so much problems in the last division.
Yes, it is. That's it.
Maybe.
We're going to find him here. He went through this time, I think. That's one of the judges, Don Willard. Good thing about horseback, you're up high. You can actually look down and see the hounds work. Eddie caught.
Oh, man, there's another.
And meaning there's another rabbit out there. The ground is fertile here. The Beagle has long been one of the top 10 most popular North American breeds of pet, at least for the past 30 years. They're wonderful animals, very clean, very sweet, very friendly, if you can handle that loud bark when they're in the sight of a rabbit. 9 strong hunting after the rabbit here in the 13-inch male division, and soon that field will be cut down to an eventual national champion. That will be determined when we return. This event is being licensed by the American Kennel Club. Stay with us. We'll be back to Kentucky in a moment. Back to the American Kennel Club Small Pack Option National Beagle Championship. Tim Singer along with Mel Stewart here in Beaver Dam, Kentucky. We're down to the closing minutes of our final division, the 13-inch male winners pack, as judges Eddie Cox and Don Willard do some conferring
In the last 10 minutes.
trying to pare that field down and determine which dog will be the national champion. And one more ingredient mixed into this, Mel, darkness starting to settle in on Kentucky.
As you can see, these little hounds have worked against some odds after 2 days of field trialing and a week of people practicing and dark coming on the final stages. I think these 2 men's done an exceptionally good job, as well as the hounds, in identifying a 13-inch male AKC national champion.
None of which has bothered these dogs. You can see the remaining Beagles still working very hard, tails wagging out in the field.
For the second time in daylight, let's put tally-ho right here.
He's referring to tally-hoing. That's where they've actually spotted the rabbit, and these hounds are trained to tally-ho. That's an old English fox version that they still carry on today.
Well, I got it in my mind.
Everything's the same except for those English outfits they wear on the fox hunt.
Right. I believe the judges has almost, each one of them, I think, has got it made up as to how they want to go. If it's the same hounds, then that'll be the field trial. And I'm sure it is after discussing it and looking it over.
Field trial, let's go.
And with that, the end of the division and the national championship. Blue Creek Jumping Jack Flash takes top honors in this division. When all was said and done, Mel Stewart talked with the winning handler.
What do you think Jumping Jack Flash happened to win this? Was this his good day, or was he on today, or what do you think?
He's just a real good balanced dog. He gets the inside work, and he can run up top a little bit. He does a complete job, and we had a lot of great hounds out here, and he just happened to get the right breaks at the right time, and he just pulled it through there at the end and did a fabulous job. And I want to thank the AKC for putting on this event.
Well, we'd like to thank you for participating and congratulate you and Jumping Jack. I know you didn't have much to do with it, the dog did, right?
The dog did everything, believe me.
Thank you.
Well, there were plenty of obstacles along the way: rock piles, wood piles, thunderstorms, and darkness, as well as the usual elusive rabbit. But when all was said and done, 4 deserving dogs came through as national champions. This has been a presentation of Outdoor Life Network Adventure.